Jags.
Once again, while everybody is preparing for today's activities, I forgot to mention, if you want to get the PA announcements and you can't hear your speaker near you, 102.5, that's 102.5 FM, and you can get all the PA announcements through there. We're a little under a half an hour away from starting today's 50 grand warm-up. Registration trailer is open. Head on over, get registered. I think it's $175 to enter, $100 buyback, 50 grand, or someone's going to have 50 grand by the end of the day in their pocket to kick their week off here at US 131. With the ultimate prize being $500,000. So head on over, get everything warmed up, get it prepared. We're going to be starting about a half an hour.
Another ball, another chain. The answer lies in the equation. But the question here is, will you lose or gain? Do I want to know why? Really want to know why? Some say live and let live. You care enough to be free. Keep on no matter come what may. Some say misery loves a little good company. But what I need is to fly high away. This is a case of separation. Mistake the bitter for the sweet. And when the world is in rotation, no matter what, you land upon your feet. Do I want to know why? Really want to know why? Some say live and let live. You care enough to be free. Keep on no matter come what may. Some say misery loves a little good company. But what I need is to fly high away. All my life I've been stumbling on. No matter how I try, take one step at a time. All my life I've been losing control. But do I want to know why? Really want to know why? Keep on no matter come what may. Some say live and let live. You care enough to be free. Keep on no matter come what may. Some say misery loves a little good company. What I need is to fly high away. We're gonna fly high away. I remember that summer eve. Since then I just can't think straight. 'Cause this girl's got a hold on me. Can't break free. Now it's too late. When she's whispering in my ear. When I'm kissing her slow. I would follow her anywhere. She is you, if you didn't know. And I love you more than I ever have loved before. reach me, then I know it's all real. I can get you off my mind, off my mind. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, when I look deep into your eyes, I go and buy it, comes alive tonight. Alright until the morning, like the things I do. It's all because of you. All because of you. every season till the end of the world. Every moment, all the memories unfurl. I was chasing the shadows, they were slipping right out of my hands, but I lingered. Now I know where I stand. Call it amazing. You wanna do right by me in all we are facing. You wanna do right by you. Call it amazing. Every heartbeat when I need you like this. Well, it's alright, 'cause it's you that I miss. We were headed for greatness. We were flying for once in our lives. To the heavens, to the crystal blue skies. Call it amazing. You wanna do right by me in all we are facing. You wanna do right by you. Call it amazing. Well, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Call it amazing. You wanna do right by me in all we are facing. You wanna do right by you. Call it amazing.
So it is the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to be getting this program started in a little bit. We got a few things to iron out, some fine-tuning stuff. And then we'll be making that first call for no box doubles in just a little bit. So hopefully everyone's used their time, got everything warmed up, ready to go. Registration still open on the west side of the track, just across from the starting line. Stop on over there. The gals will help you get everything all squared away and set up for your entries for this entire week.
Y'all tricked me this morning, Joe. It said 9 on the flyer, so I was up here 10 to 9, and then we changed it to 10 o'clock. That was a rough morning for Hank to be up here 10 to 9. I did get my Uber, Matt Daddis, my Uber driver this morning. Good morning, Kyle Riley. Thanks for keeping me around. Stroke victim and all. The only announcer that can't speak. So I told Joe these guys earlier this morning. So I'm at St. Louis this past weekend and I'm announcing, and we had a little racer party on Saturday night. And so a gentleman named Brian Scott that races, he comes up and tells me, my wife really wants to meet you. And I said, well, sure, you know. And she comes over and he says she's blind. She's blind. She had some type of diabetes issue and she lost her eyesight. And she says, well, I just love you so much because all the story you're telling with your stroke, how you fall and hit your head in the bathroom, and your Velcro shoes, how you like the Velcro shoes. And then she gets telling me more stories. Her dog is deaf. I said, your service dog is deaf and you're blind. I said, you can't write that stuff. How do you two find each other? He can't hear you call for him and you can't see where he's at. And she says, I got a little bell on him. I can hear him when he's running around. So, oh my gosh, I said, lady walked into a bar. She's blind with a deaf dog. I said, you can't. She was hilarious. She had all kinds of stories. She said her husband moves the furniture around in the house on her. She gets the layout, and then he'll move all the furniture around. She was telling me all kinds of stories how she falls all the time. So I said I can't wait to tell that. Just traveling with Hank. So we went to Iowa a couple weeks ago. 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm laying in bed, and I hear the race car next to me get fired up and go right to the rev limiter. And my wife started, we call it Karen. She started getting all mad. Are you gonna go over there and say something to that guy? I just started laughing. I said, now we know what it's like to park next to the Mulligans. I said, I just started laughing. I said, so I guess that's what it's like to be parked next to us. He had his music loud. He was revving his engine up. Stone cold, 1 a.m. And next day I talked to him. He said, yeah, I've left my car running before and walked away, get another beer. He said, I forgot to shut it off and runs out of fuel. I just laughed. Other people were coming over. Was that you again last night? I said, my name's Wes. I ain't in this mess. It was not the Mulligans that time. But it was funny. A little dose of my own medicine. So I'm not mentioning any names. Rick Livingston, I told him he was going to be famous when I got to Michigan. His dad was just laughing. His mom, he was drinking moonshine. He's got a bad back or something too.
That's why he wants to do the SFGs.
He's a mechanic. His dad's owned the shop a long time. So we spent all this time taking the tranny out of the hardtail with that coupler and changed the tail shaft that was leaking. It had a roller bearing in it. And I've learned that roller bearing tail shafts don't work with hardtail cars and couplers. You're not supposed to do that. So we fixed it all. Scotty gave us a new tail shaft. Got all the work done. Fired the car up. 2 broken valve springs. No box. This is your time to shine. Let's start 7 days of racing off. No box. Round number 1, doubles. To the lanes, please. No box. Round number 1, doubles. To the lanes, please. Nasty Nick Hastings, semifinalist yesterday. $130,000 to win at Byron. So, Kyle, who do you think is going to be here? Lucas Walker, Gage Burge, Nasty Nick for no box. Oh, he went to that foot brake. Okay. I don't know if I trust going to those races, even though some of the flyers say guaranteed. They haven't been paying them lately. The World Foot Brakes, it's guaranteed. Very nice. I know Kyle Riley. Pays his payouts. It's painful sometimes. It's been a couple painful days that I've been part of. I ain't gonna lie. So the FM radio station for the week is 102.5. If you can't get enough of listening to me, you can turn on your radio inside the motorhome or in the trailer. Hi-Fi stereo to listen to Hank and Joe for 7 days. Now you guys get to know what Joni feels like. She's always wearing headphones. 102.5 FM. We're looking at great weather all week, so for our Motor Mania viewers, largest paying race in the country, $1,500 entry for a guaranteed $500,000. A lot of the bigger races are $2,000 entry for maybe $100,000 guaranteed. So this is it, best bang for your buck. If you're gonna put it on a credit card or spend the money or skip a house payment, this is the week to do it. My wife took my $49.99 per transaction credit card text message warning. She shut that off. Yeah, so she is going to get another job, though. I've been spending all her money. She thought she was retired. She had her 4th job interview last week at a company, but it's only a couple days a week from home. So she has to go to work a couple days a week, so she's not real hip on that. She found I made a call to a friend that runs human resources at another company that's fully remote. So she's got an interview with them or something today or something, a Zoom call or something. So yeah, poor Joni had to go back to work. And she's not really hip yet, but I think I'm trying to buy another motor today from Big Black Sean. Yeah. No, that put a hurting on the savings account because her insurance expired January 1st. So we had insurance our whole lives and jobs, and then it expired January 1st, and Hank strokes out. $2,800 for the ambulance ride. No box, lanes 1 and 2, please. No box, bring them up, let's get going. We want to run this race to completion tonight. So good morning to Troy Inskeep and Carlos Arroyo, our friends from Puerto Rico. Karen Wetstein. Right off the bat, she has to say good morning to Rob Leipziger. I'm not too bad with Rob's name. I sure was in the beginning, but once he bought his pizza in Columbus, Ohio, the whole track, I learned how to say Rob's name correctly for him. Suitcase Stephanie, she's made the journey up here this week. She carries your dad's tire gauge in a suitcase or something. Suitcase Stephanie Marie Verkman. No box to lanes 5 and 6, please. Good morning, Andy. Nick, you know, a lot of people want to win as much as you, but I don't know if I could do that. You raced till, what, 6, 7 o'clock last night, drove through 3 states, and got here at 2:45 in the morning, and you're back out here racing again. I'm just not that dedicated. I'm more of a first-round buyback, go take a nap type of guy. I just don't think I got winning in me. I can't go all day like that. That's crazy. We got the pace car leading the pack right up front, right off the bat. No box, lanes 5 and 6. first round for 50,000 bucks. No time runs today. Kind of makes it a little added challenge. But basically free buyback, 100 bucks for 50 grand. We just spent $295 to race for 5-10-5 this weekend. You get to race for 50,000 for $1.75 today.
things you've done for me and you. Oh, I wanna get a lifetime of this, but I hope it won't take too long to confess to ourselves. I keep calling, but you won't seem to listen. I keep walking, but I can see you following.
We got just short of a dozen no box cars in the lanes. We're going to be making a final call for no box pretty soon. We will start today's festivities. The Jags $50,000 warm-up. $50,000 warm-up. Yeah, $100 buyback. No time trials. Put a dial in on them. Bring them up to the lanes. We're going to make this a final call for no box. Bring them on up. We're going to run this race to completion today with your cooperation. We will get this done. At the end of the day, we'll be crowning a $50,000 winner to kick off your week here at US 131. On our way to crowning a $500,000 champion later this week. So if you're in no box, bring them on down.
This thing we had was only tonight. What if we did ignore the sunlight? Let's go, let's run, 'cause I couldn't stand to listen to the sound of our flight. Ooh, there's no reason to fight this pain. Feeling stormy rivers, I can feel you shiver. What if this could last forever? Babe, you got me on my knees. It's never wrong when you stand close by me, and I'll be right by your side. I'm stuck, so fine. The memories of you still play in my mind. I gotta get through. This ache keeps growing. Emotions apart. I gotta find peace for my heart. Oh, there's no reason to fight this pain. Feeling stormy rivers, I can feel you shiver. What if this could last forever?
Larry Williamson had a birthday recently. Happy birthday, Larry. Glad to see the Black Magic back in the staging lanes. I see you're like my dad. You wouldn't let your kid take your car to Iowa without you. That was funny. Dad don't go, the black car don't go. No box, round one, $50,000 to win. $50,000 on a Monday. Not a bad gig. Yeah. At least they get to watch it on TV if they're at work. Could be worse. That's why I do not support having a job. You cannot make money if you're at work all day. I think I quit one job just so I could watch all Bush Clashes or whatever in February. Because they're like on a Wednesday and a Thursday, you know. I was one of the things that excited me so much in life when I started working for myself is that I could have those races on TV while I was working.
I don't know if you remember this story. This got to go back 10, maybe 15 years. The suburban assembly plant in Wisconsin was inundated with sick call leaves on a Monday night. You can imagine why, because the Packers were playing. The next time that happened at that factory, there were TVs installed so their employees could watch.
Why would you have the Super Bowl on a Sunday? Why would it not be on Saturday night?
I agree.
Because nobody makes work on Monday after
That is,
Super Bowl.
you bring up a valid point there.
I actually worked with people that took that Monday off after the Super Bowl. They scheduled a year in advance.
Yes.
And I was like, you got to be dedicated to watching football. It might even not be your team. because there's very little bit of odds that your team's going to be in the Super Bowl.
And the other side of that would be is you don't need to start the Super Bowl at 7 o'clock on a Sunday night.
Sunday night, yeah.
That was Disney World of Adventures there.
Always
Wonderful
Sunday
World.
night,
Yeah, it was always Sunday night.
Wonderful. Yeah, I remember
Wonderful.
that.
Yeah, Wonderful
We
World
watched
of
that.
Disney. Yes.
We watched that as kids growing
Yes,
up.
that's what goes on that time
That's
of night.
how old I am. My grandpa used to say, "Don't leave the room," because we didn't have remote controls then, and he always
Right.
needed me to go change the channel on the TV.
You were Grandpa's remote
yeah,
control.
I just sat by the TV. That's probably why I'm blind.
Do you remember when the remote controls did come out, and it would actually clunk the knob like you were knocking on a door when it changed channels? It was so loud.
We had it, when you turn the TV on and the tube would pop and make the noise. Well, we weren't supposed to get up on Saturday morning for cartoons. Our mom make sure you had to sleep till then or something like her. So we would do the army crawl on your stomach down the hallway, all 4 children, very quietly. We knew where every landmine was in the hallway, the creak and make a squeak on the floor. We had them all marked out, and we'd get down. And you'd always have to cough or something when you turn the TV tube on, so you cover up the sound from it. Kids are very resourceful.
Absolutely.
Thank God I didn't have any, because I know how bad I was. So.
Are we ready to kick this off? Jake says we can.
So please stand, remove your hats. We're going to play the national anthem, flags out by the bleachers and the Jugs Inflatable here. And then we're going to go racing.
And now, let's go racing. No box coming to the line. This will be the first call for double entry box door cars. That's green run stickered door cars. Lanes 3 and 4, please. Box door cars, this is your call. Green. Double entries, lanes 3 and 4. To staging, please.
AJ Owen in the official pace car of the Mustang. Left-hand side, those are cool cars when they came out. They had those horses running on the side. I like that. That was a cool Mustang. I think it was in like a Hot Rod magazine, but the picture was out in California, you know, in the mountains, in the desert. Mike Stokes, right side. Wow, right off the bat, 002. 002 and a thou under. First pair down the track, no time runs. Get you some of that. Mike Stokes, the winner in the right lane. Left lane, AJ, 43 and 16 thou under.
Close enough.
We're going to let him buy back for $100 though. Your turn, Joe.
Right side up, Nick Hastings, Shelby, Ohio, in the T1000. Dialed heads up with Joe Wright out of Lawton, Michigan. The 77 Monza, left side, 617 they share as a dial-in. Both cars in and stage, and away they go. Separated by only 2 thou at the hit, anybody's race. Joe Wright starts his weekend off right, or his week off right. 17 in the tree, 1 over with a 0. Taking 4 thou over Nick. Avoiding the buyback window. On his way. Got to feel good about that. Next pair, all the way from Idaho Falls, Idaho. Andy Schmall, right side. 596 the dial. Tom Artakis, I'm going with. Tom Artakis Jr. 69 Barracuda.
I think Andy was
644.
actually born in Minnesota up by you.
Yeah, Lino Lakes, Minnesota is his hometown. And I used to work in Lino Lakes, Minnesota.
Flipping burgers?
No, I was actually fixing cars.
I always wanted to be a strip club DJ. 12 red in the right, 9 green in the left. You know what that means?
Wow, he laid down 11 total there. 9 green, dead 2. No room.
With no time run.
With no time run.
And the weather's changed, 20 degrees cooler day than it has been for 2 weeks.
And it was a Mopar. I just wanted to point that out.
Oh, well, that's about it for that car today then. It ain't got 3 runs in its whole life. Time to go change the engine bearings, oil pump, spark plugs. And when we joke about Mopars, it's because Joe races a Mopar, and I give him a hard time.
Scott Daniels with a great big wheelie out of this Monte Carlo, 71 Monte Carlo. He goes 2 red, hands the win over to Jody Cobble. Cobble 18 green, 200 under for the win.
Scott Daniels, the current owner of Muncie Dragway in northern Indiana, and it is for sale, I see. Okie. Good morning, Okie. Okie's up moving.
Pink, white, yellow after doubles are green.
Mr. Truler, we get finished early tomorrow night. I'm finally going to get my steak dinner, correct? Good to see the Truler family here. We miss working with Austin. Ron and Barb and Carly and Grandma Truler. She watches online at home. Got to have dinner with her in Florida. She gives me a hard time. Who doesn't give me a hard time, Joe?
Everybody gives you a hard time, Hank, because they all want to be like you. Ho!
001 left, 008 right, no time runs. Who needs them?
Brett Williamson runs it on down after his 001 light. He's 2 over. Getting behind 200s. As Donnie Hager broke it out. He'll be headed back. No, that's not Donnie Hager. Scott Daniels. I'm sorry, I got off.
No, yeah, you're right. This is the current. This is the current. That's
Okay.
the old.
Little technical difficulties here. It's my first time doing this.
Rookies. What do you got to do to that Mopar this morning? Get it ready. Like new cylinder heads, head gaskets.
Literally, I have to untie it. I think I got to put some fuel in it. Haven't put a lot of laps on it.
Right, you didn't use much this weekend.
I am a terror in first round. After that, not so much.
Feels expensive. I don't even know if it's cost effective to keep going anymore. I like Mike Bonebright, drive around the water. Don't wear your equipment out doing a burnout.
That I've started even doing shorter burnouts because I don't have enough power to burn across the line.
Well, you used the nitrous spray the one time to
That,
burn out.
yeah, that didn't end so well.
That didn't go well. A Mopar on nitrous.
Yep.
That's like a blind lady walking into a bar with a deaf dog.
I remember that distinctively. I gave Randy the old wink as I drove out to do my burnout.
Oh.
I gave Randy Folk the wink and then purged the nitrous right in front of him, and then went out and dropped the rod out
Put a hole in the
right
block.
during the burnout, right through my diaper.
I feel
oil
your pain.
everywhere.
My big block Chevrolet scattered some rocker arms the other day. 2 broken springs. I thought I had that all fixed. Then Sean came back after one run, and I had rocker arms missing. I'm like, how does that even happen?
Oh my gosh.
They came right off. The whole stand, just the rockers.
Oh.
Good to see David Davis up here out of retirement.
We had David Davis yesterday and a Marty Martin.
David Davis and Marty Martin. That would have been a good final. Marty Martin and David Davis. I've raised David Davis. It is not pretty. I told him to put 300s in, like a handicap advantage for me, and I think he did, and he still beat me like 30 to 39.
It's not like when you get beat with your own hands.
Just a reminder to all our competitors, those of you who are double entered, please, please, please change your number over between runs in the same session. It's the only way we can keep you guys straight, so
Somebody's fucking radio's key.
please keep that in mind and help us out.
I just got the
AJ Owen, left side, 615 the dial. Rick Van Laura, right side, 717 the dial. Van Laura having trouble getting off the line. Owen doesn't. He's 10 and 1700ths over, taking the win.
Last pair, no box.
Final pair, no box on the starting line.
So I'm giving him a nasty text back.
Radio or yours? Phone, rather.
Nasty text back.
Sean Big Block Anderson, left side, 638 the dial, getting a baby head start from Billy Meyer. Meyer out of Matawan, Michigan, dialed 624, and the great-looking Duster, right side. Reaction time advantage went to Billy Meyer, and on the double breakout, he breaks out by 6 thou less and advances on to round 2. Billy Meyer, your winner, right side in the Mopar. That ends our no box session. Round 1. Once again, buybacks, $100. Make your way over to the registration trailer. They'll get that handled for you. We have box door cars in the staging lanes. They'll be coming out momentarily for their first round of competition of the week. Monday morning, US 131 Dragway. Kicking off our week of racing here.